which actually, like, our guest is on the line and she's waiting patiently, and she'll be
Cool.
proud to know that. Like, so Christine, welcome back. How have you been?
I'm good, guys. How are you?
Good. I was just going to say, like, so Nick's actually out in Arizona, and he came to out here to Philly a couple months back, and we met. My family and his family met up, and we did dinner, and he's never been there, so we did dinner at Cheeky and Pete's.
Nice. What location did you go to?
South Philly.
There's so many at this point. Yeah, that's where I'm having my party on Tuesday, so it should be a pretty good time. But not the South Philly location, the Boulevard location.
The Boulevard, yep.
Boulevard.
This is so like. So when you sent me the message a couple weeks back, can I tell you, like, I was honestly shocked by this whole thing, and I don't know if I should be or not, but like this whole going back into the world of TV, was this something that was always on your horizon, or were you kind of like?
I would say yes, because I'll give you a little bit of background of what I've been doing since I guess we spoke last. TV has been on the horizon for a while. I've been approached a few different times by different shows and different things. And I think you just have to figure out what is the best fit for you and what your end game is. And for me, ultimately, I want my own cooking show, and I want to be, and also someone that home cooks and chefs can look at for cooking advice and for fun, exciting recipes, and a person they can go to for products that they know are going to be great and reliable. And that's what my end game is. So for me, getting back on television is definitely exciting, but it's something I've been working on for a little while now. And we all know with TV, sometimes you do filming and it doesn't come out for a long time.
Right.
When I did Hell's Kitchen, it was 2 years. So this time
really
wasn't, that I had to wait until it aired, yeah. So sometimes it's just a matter of when I did stuff. It doesn't mean it was right now. It was definitely a while ago, the filming. So sometimes you kind of forget. For me, I'm like, oh, wow, I forgot I actually did that. You never know when it's going to come out. So I'm excited that you guys get to finally see some of the things that I've been up to.
Yeah. All right. So wait a minute now. Now, I'm actually blown away by this whole 2-year thing. I didn't realize it was 2 years. So, like, in 2 years, in that time, I mean, you basically just have
changes.
To wait. Yeah. I mean, because the whole game is going to change for you after it airs. And you're just kind of like sitting there waiting for this thing to blow up.
And to be honest, sometimes that's with some shows, it's if it airs. You don't know if things are going to get picked up for certain seasons, especially when different shows film back to back, and it has to still get picked up. You don't know. So you could have filmed a whole entire season of something and then not have it come to fruition, which is also something a lot of people have to deal with. I've had friends that have done that with shows that were brand new that didn't get picked up.
Wow.
So it's kind of you have to be patient. You learn to wait, and and I didn't used to be a patient person. I've had to definitely work on that.
You learn to patient.
Definitely, I had to learn to be very, very patient. Because if not, you can drive yourself crazy. So.
Now, how did this whole thing with you being on Chopped happen?
Not exactly. I think I got sometimes you just get a call. I mean, you see, like, we're social media buddies, friends. We see your name's out there. Just depends on the network. Some things I can't talk about. You know how that is.
Yeah.
With certain processes, especially since it was next Tuesday, so I have to be careful on certain things. Than what I'm talking about the episode next week. But you can see that it is Halloween themed. It's called Haunted Hijinks. So there's going to be some fun, exciting basket ingredients, and I can't wait for you guys to see them.
Nice. Now, Martha Stewart's a judge on there now. Did you know that going into this?
I knew nothing going into it. So everything was a complete surprise that day. So it was like, oh, okay, no pressure at all. But, I love the way competition makes you think outside the box and do different things. So I kind of thrive on that. So it was a pleasant surprise for me. And she's someone I look up to, especially she's a huge brand ambassador. And ideally, that's what I would love to be, minus a couple things. But I feel like overall, she basically, you're going to recognize her face anywhere you go in the world and her products. And she's that as someone who, I guess, like a food knowledge specialist. So I was happy that she was there. Love her advice.
Did you talk to her about Snoop Dogg at all?
I can't say what I spoke about on the show or anything like that, but that really wasn't, there wasn't opportunities for that. My goodness.
With so now with Chop, like, was there any specific judge that you were like really wanting to meet and possibly learn from and work with there? Or
I can say the judges because it is listed on the information. I was really, really happy with my judges. So I had Martha Alex Cornicelli, which is someone who's amazing. She's an Iron Chef, and also Jeffrey Zakarian, so another Iron Chef. So I really lucked out that these are people that are huge in the business and really know what they're talking about. And I was happy to get criticism, good or bad, because you can always grow from whatever they say, and I think that's important.
Sure.
So I was excited to see all their faces.
That's awesome. Now, how about how different was it? I know this was just like a one episode thing, right? Compared to like a Hell's Kitchen where you're week after week. So, how different was it just knowing it was just going to be one episode?
I think it's different because you're not living with people. So I think that's one aspect I loved. You're going to cook and fight for your life, basically, which I love. So for me, I mean, seeing that end in sight is definitely, it's more viable. It's not like, oh my God, I have to be out here a month and deal with these people. It was like, oh, I can go do this. I can't say exactly how long, as of right now, but like it was definitely for me not easier, but the mind part about it. Like you took out the not being able to see your family for that period of time. I think it's a mental game.
Sure.
Some of my friends are actually going to be on the Hell's Kitchen Rookies vs. Vets from my season. Will be out there starting tomorrow. So.
Oh wow.
I always it starts up tomorrow. They did an all-star season where my friend Michelle won, and my season there's a ton of really great competitors. Some are going back in the ring, and for me, love Hell's Kitchen, love what it did, but at the same time, I feel like going back a second time, and if you lose a second time or like you go out first, oh my God, that's got to be so brutal. That's where my head's at. I'm like, could you imagine going in the second time thinking you know what you're doing and you get kicked off first, and oh my God, you have to regret it.
Stations like
that's where I was like, oh no.
I mean, like the stress. I'm sitting on my couch and watching, and the stress is like driving me crazy. I don't know how these people do it. I really don't.
I don't know. I guess in this field, there's just like you're used to high stress environments, you're used to things being like really, really fast paced. You learn people aren't going to be courteous to you all the time. It's very direct, and I kind of like that because that's kind of, I know I appear nice sometimes, but that's really my nature. It's where I feel most comfortable.
It's too funny. So, all right, so Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, Food Network. People can watch it everywhere. But if you're in the Philadelphia area, Northeast Philly, at Chicky and Pete's, up on the Boulevard, is the big viewing party. It actually starts at 7 is the party. So what's going to be happening at this party?
The party's starting at 7. The airtime, like you said, is at 9 p.m. Right now we're getting a huge response. It's going to be on the patio. So we're having it on all the TVs out there. I'm also going to have lots of drink specials and then small bites that we're going to have that are influenced from dish or dishes. I can't say anything that I did while I was on the episode. So you get to taste some things that I do when I'm out there, which I thought was kind of fun and makes people get involved and participate. But starting after Tuesday, my schedule for October is huge. I'm a very busy woman. So if anyone wants information, they'll go on my Facebook page. There's a Facebook event. It is public, and we're seeming to get a pretty good response so far on attendance. So it's going to be a good time.
I probably can't go, and it's killing me.
Why not?
Because my daughter works until 8 o'clock, and me or my wife have to pick her up. She doesn't drive, and by the time we would get up there, it would be like 9:15. But I'm going to.
Well, it is kid friendly, in case anyone was wondering. My nieces and nephews, in the past, couldn't go to some of my parties because they were in we had them in Parks Casino or different places. So I promise, and a lot of friends have kids, and they're like, can't get a babysitter. So people are really happy with this location this time. So it should be good. Well, hopefully you can make it. We'll see. Hopefully you can change something around.
I got to see if you can get out early. If she can get out an hour early, it would be primo. It would be perfect. We can get up there.
Gotcha.
But your October schedule, you were saying it is rocking. Like you got was October 19th through the 21st at Valley Forge Casino. It's called A Taste of Philadelphia with Brian Duffy and G Love.
G Love.
What's his deal now? Like, what's he doing?
So G Love, he still does his music, but also has a hot sauce and a brand that is really, really good. I've gotten to know these guys pretty well. We did the festival circuit last year, and this is my third year at Taste of Philly. It's a great event. So for us, we love it because we get to talk to fans or just foodies, and the whole convention center is filled with a lot of different companies, vendors, and then right by the stage, they put a lot of all the TV chefs. So we basically surround the people and walk around and get samples of dishes that everyone makes, and we go through about 3,000 to 5,000 people over a 3-day period. And then afterwards, we all go out and we have a red carpet party on a Saturday, and it's a lot of fun. This year we have also Fabio Viviani and Paul Wahlberg. So I'm hoping he brings his brother Mark, but I don't think that's going to happen. This is like wishful thinking. But we're going to have a great time on stage, and we do live demos, and I usually do live feeds on my social media that you can watch some of the stuff. I'm going to be making a bacon bolognese if you make it out there. And then if you want tickets, you just go on my social media, and I have a discount code where you get, I believe, $10 off the general admission ticket as well. So that's a great deal.
Oh. Now, is this like the same event you're doing up in Lancaster too?
I actually can't make it to Lancaster this year because I was already booked. So for the first time in 3 years, I can't do the Taste of Lancaster. That was a fun event in itself. It's very similar, just a little bit further. And you know how Lancaster is just like a quieter area. But I was so surprised that right in the heart of Lancaster where they had the event, the convention center, it was like clubs and bars and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, this is not what I expected.
You're expecting Amish people, right?
Well, you do see a lot of those as well, but it was definitely like different, not what I expected. But I can't make it. But I have a lot of other events. Right after, there's going to be some things coming up next week that I'll announce probably on Monday and Tuesday, some press and stuff that I'll be doing in the Philadelphia area. So stay tuned on my social media, and you'll see any of like the TV or radio things that we'll be doing. And then I'll be in Detroit on the 24th, doing a pop-up out there.
To Hell and Back, it's called?
Yep. So we're doing a little Hell's Kitchen collaboration. So there'll be a couple of us out there. We did an event out there last year that my friend Jaron and I did, and it had a great success. So we're headed back out there. And then right now I'm confirming another event in Virginia for on Halloween. And then I'm going to be doing a pop-up in Philly, which I'm excited about, which will be on the weekend of November 2nd and 3rd. We're confirming all the details. That'll be at Moonshine in South Philly. Great spot. We had a speakeasy event there last year that went amazing. So then after that, I'll be in Kentucky doing another pop-up, and then Georgia Tech, and, just busy.
Cal, I mean, this is like taking you all over the country. Did you really think that was going to happen, or did you think you were just going to be like stuck in Philly?
Well, that has been a part of my plan for a while. I started off my business doing more or less, catering and private chef, and I spent a lot of my year down in Augusta, Georgia for the Masters still. So I'll be back down there again next year. But I didn't want to do that. I felt like the market was kind of flooded, and I wanted to do something different and help me gain audiences all over the country to help me be recognizable and help build my brand. And that's been a long time coming, but it's been a lot of hard work involved in doing that and really spreading the word. And social media has helped tremendously when it's come to that. So this has been a goal of mine, and it's been coming to fruition. So we're going to see a lot more of it, and the pop-ups are my main thing now. So you're going to see a lot of that. And then I'm also, in a few weeks, my olive oil brand will be debuting. We're going over the final things for production. So I'm going to be having oils and vinegars that'll be available for purchase. That'll be my brand, and they'll be available online and also different events that I do.
You are freaking killing it. I'm so proud of you. Look at you.
Well, thank you. I've been trying hard, and it's definitely starting to pay off, and I can't wait to share the products with you. I've been working with this company for a couple of years and helped develop some flavors, and they're amazing. So I'll be doing recipes that'll feature them, so you guys will have ideas on how to use it, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome. I can't wait. Yeah, because so many, and I've said this to people before, like so many of the people that go like on these cooking shows that we talk to, like they just like fade away. And
Fizzle out.
they do, and you have just been killing it. Like I'm like, that's why I'm so happy and proud for you, because you're doing it. Like you're out there, and you're not just sticking to Philly. Like you're going all around the country. You're killing it. I'm so freaking proud of you. That's awesome.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't want to. I know sometimes it might be like in your face, but I feel like that's what you got to do. To get people to remember you, and you got to get out there and talk to people and give them ideas and have fun with what you're doing. So I definitely am taking the non-traditional route, but I feel like it feels right, and I feel like this fall you're going to be seeing a lot of me and and some fun, exciting surprises. So I can't wait for you guys to see what's in store this fall.
I'm excited. I can't wait to hear all this stuff happening.
Yep, and hopefully you can come next Tuesday. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If not, you better DVR it.
Well, if I'm not there, I'll be here watching it.
Oh, fair enough. I'm definitely excited. It was different though. At least not getting screamed at like Gordon Ramsay. It was a little different. So I know I can handle it either way.
Yeah, I mean, you have like a special person in my life because you're the first person that made me have duck. So I'll never forget you for that.
Oh, I love it. So you got to come to the next event, the one in Philly in Moonshine, and you're going to have to try some new stuff.
Nice. Okay.
It's been too long.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Cool. All right. So we're going to keep sharing that information out, and I'll let you know if I'm going to be there on Tuesday. But even if I'm not there, it doesn't matter. You're there, and everybody needs to be there and see her and taste the little trinkets of food she's going to have and cheer her on.
Oh, thanks, guys. It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely. Christine, thanks so much. Congrats on everything, and look forward to seeing you.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye. All right, there she goes, Chef Christine Hazel. Be there Tuesday night, Chickies and Pete's on the Boulevard.
We got to talk to her again after the episode because there's so much that you want to ask that they can't tell right now. You know what I mean?
And I'll know so much more after I say it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not really familiar with that shit.
I think basically, if I remember correctly, they do 4 chefs go head to head, and it's a mystery box of ingredients. And the first round is appetizer, second is entree, third is dessert. And you have to use all the ingredients that are in your box and whatever's in the kitchen. And it's a time limit thing, and then they heat it and they judge everybody's. And each time they eliminate at least one person until it's 2 people doing dessert, and then it's yeah. It's a pretty cool show. I've watched it a lot. There's a couple judges that I really like and a couple that I hate. So yeah.
Yeah.